Hi, this project is in honor of my hometown Asti, which I planned to visit last February. Unfortunately, I had to cancel my trip due to the coronavirus pandemic. My hometown Asti is a city located in the Piedmont region of northwestern Italy. The city dates to pre-Roman times and a few ruins remain. In the 10th, 13th century, Asti rose economically and politically to become one of the most powerful independent cities in the Western Italy, with extensive trading rights granted by the Holy Roman Empire. The old medieval town still maintains many of the historic palaces and towers built by the rich families. Asti was known as the city of 100 towers. In fact, there were 120, of which about 15 survive. This slide shows the Italy map and the location of the city and one of the medieval towers left. The name is Torre Troiana and is one of the Asti main symbols. It is the highest medieval tower in the Piedmont region. One of the jewels of the city is the Crypt, a museum of Sant'Anastasio, a basilica plan construction divided into three navels with vaults. When you visit the place, you are literally immersed in the city's most antique history. The space is underground, and you can see the remains of a Roman church dedicated to the Sant'Anastasio. The most important section of the museum is the crypta, which was a room under the church used to bury people. Note the churches of Sant'Anastasio in reproduction from a drawing down around the 18th century. The central nucleus of the crypt has columns and capitals, probably recovered from previous Roman buildings. The initial three bays are the oldest part, 11th century, characterized by different columns, uneven in terms of materials and construction features, which make extensive use of recoverable elements from the Roman and early Middle Ages. The third north column, resting on a Roman age base, is curiously formed by the union of two columns, probably of the early Middle Ages. After passing the trace of the foundation of the apse of the first Romanesque phase, we proceed in the eastern part, built in the 12th century, with four specially made sandstone columns and capitals, beautifully decorated and homogeneous with each other. After a few years of use for educational activities in 1907, the municipality decided to demolish the buildings, erecting the new classical high school. It was precisely following this last demolition that the first archaeological remains were found. This was my high school. When I was a student, I was not aware that the building was above these beautiful Roman medieval remains. The crypt was not open to visitors yet.